Good day riders, it's been raining helmet releases, so our road tests are in full swing, and this time Arai released their much anticipated Tour-X5, the successor to the Tour-X4, which is seen by many as the best adventure helmet available today. Now, successors to popular helmets do not always have it easy, so before you go out and buy this helmet, watch how it performs versus all of its competition. The Tour-X5 has a recommended retail price of €879, making it one of the most expensive adventure helmets available today. And in return, you get one of the best helmet shells, a very comfortable inner liner, an entirely renewed design, and basically 4 helmets in one. Unlike its predecessor, the Tour-X5 is 2206 certified, meaning that it's been tested according to much stricter requirements. And we've done a separate video where we go into full details about what this means, and I'll leave a link in the description linking to that video. Additionally, the helmet peak can be removed to transform it into a normal full-face helmet. You can also remove the visor and wear goggles if you want to go off-roading. It has an intermediate oval to long oval fit and closes with a double D-ring. With the basic specs out the way, let's see what that enormous price tag can do against its main rivals, the Klimp Pro, the Scorpion ADF 9000 and the Arai Tour Explorer Carbon. Like always, we'll start this review by seeing what the Tour-X5 is made of and how many shell sizes it comes in. Helmets earn stars by using the best possible material and having many outer shell sizes. The Tour-X5 is a fiberglass composite helmet using Arai's super fiber shell construction. Now this sounds very exciting, but please note that every helmet brand has a very complicated term for their outer shell technology. Typical about Arai's production method is the very fine fibers used in their fiberglass composite, and what makes their helmets always come out on top in safety tests, such as sharp and snell as the peripheral belt around the shell, making it extremely strong. Now apart from the outer shell construction, the Tour-X5 comes in 5 sizes and 3 outer shell sizes, which is very decent. It's important to be aware of this benefit, especially if you wear smaller sizes, as this makes sure that you'll always be wearing the most compact helmet shell possible, which not only safe, but also looks better than a huge bulky shell. All in all, the Tour-X5 earns 3.5 stars for its material. Now let's see what it can do on weight. The weight of a helmet is important, as a lighter helmet reduces weight on your neck, especially if you have a touring or an adventure riding style and prefer taking longer trips. When looking through our weight matrix, you can see exactly how helmets earn stars. The lighter the helmet, the more stars it gets. Every helmet is weighed on the same scale without any additional features and in a size M. When we weigh the Tour-X5, our scales show the weight of 1670 grams, which is pretty lightweight for an adventure helmet, and it earns 3 stars for weight. But it's not even approaching the extremely lightweight 1300 grams of the Klimp Pro, but honestly Arai was never the lightest, so we kind of expected this. They're so focused on safety that they're willing to compromise a little on weight, which is fair considering their great safety rating. Let's continue to the visor. The Tour-X5 is an all-new visor that's gotten a couple of updates compared to its predecessor. The new visor is not only horizontally round but also vertically round, and this shape improves the effectiveness of the Pinlock 120 XLT. Now let's have a look at the visor mechanism. Arai is known for making quality visor mechanisms just like Shoei, and the Tour-X5 is no different. It seals the visor firmly against the outer shell, making the helmet keep out the wind and noise. It's also very easy to use and remove. All you really have to do is undo the 2 screws at the sides and pop it out. However, there are downsides as well, as the Tour-X5 does not come with an integrated sun visor, which we kind of expected because it does not fit Arai's helmet design philosophy. Arai is known for prioritizing the structural integrity of a helmet above all. They're strongly opposed against the sun visor, as it has too much of an effect on the structural integrity of the helmet. Fair enough, but honestly not that practical in a low-hanging summer sun. And when we look at the visor matrix, you see it lacks a sun visor, but it does come with the other bells and whistles. All in all, it earns 4 stars for the visor, mainly due to its excellent visor mechanism and the Max Vision Pinlock lens included in the box. That's enough for the studio part. Let's see how this helmet performs out on the road. Alright, we start with the noise isolation, and we assume by now that you guys know how we measure our data and what equipment we use. And if not, make sure to check out an older video. So let's see how the Tour-X5 did for noise. The Tour-X5 had an average measurement of around 100 decibels, which is very decent, placing it in the top 5. And its predecessor was one of the louder adventure helmets with 102 decibels, so Arai managed to improve on noise isolation. So it earns a solid 4 stars for noise isolation. Let's continue to ventilation. We measure the ventilation of a helmet by comparing the temperature inside the helmet to the outside temperature, and the lower the difference, the more stars a helmet earns. The Tour-X5 has multiple ventilation channels, so let's start from the top. Here is a small vent that's adjustable in 3 different positions, and this will mainly catch the air that's pushed down by the peak of this helmet. It's easy to operate and pretty glove friendly. Underneath is a larger but still subtle looking top vent that's adjustable in 2 different positions. And then finally at the bottom is a very large 2-sided chin vent that's adjustable in 3 different positions. This vent can also be closed off from the inside. All of these vents provide more than enough airflow, and in this illustration you can see how the cool air flows through the helmet and where the hot air is then removed from the exhaust on the back, which is also adjustable by the way. Our measuring equipment captured a 1 degree difference between the inside and outside temperature, and with this result the helmet earns a neat 4 stars. So far for ventilation. Alright, we've arrived at comfort, one of our final segments before we make a conclusion. Now this segment however presents a challenge for us as it's difficult to capture comfort in hard numbers. And as you know, we don't like giving out personal opinions on this channel. But who better to do it than our test rider who has more than 17 years of riding experience and has also tested all the other helmets on our channel and can therefore make a non-biased comparison like no other. Before we jump to the comfort rating, we take a closer look at the inner liner. What immediately comes to mind when you touch the inner liner is that it feels super soft. The liner is fully removable, washable, antibacterial and moisture wicking. And Arai made the shape of the padding around the chin a little less tight. Also, people that wear glasses will be happy to know that the interior leaves lots of room for you to comfortably wear glasses. Our test rider noted that from all the adventure helmets he honestly felt that this was the most comfortable one. He mentioned that the helmet felt very soft but still grippy to the face, which gave a very pleasant riding experience. Actually, he was so pleased with it that this is the only adventure helmet in the history of our road testing that he gave the full 5 stars for comfort. So very well done by Arai. On to our final segment, the features. Now let's see what kind of feature the Tour-X5 is fitted with. Before we do that, take a look through our features matrix where different options are weighed depending on what riders ask us about the most. Okay, so the Tour-X5 is fitted with speaker pockets and it has a quick release liner that allows the helmet to be easily removed in the case of an emergency. Like we mentioned before, the inner liner has every essential feature, is glasses friendly and adjustable. Furthermore, the Tour-X5 is wind tunnel tested, allowing Arai to adjust their design to reduce drag at high speeds. Of course, you'll always experience some drag when you're riding because of the peak installed on the helmet. The fact that the helmet also has so many different settings makes it that you have basically 4 helmets in one. And will you constantly be changing from one setting to the other? I don't think so, but it's still very convenient to have the options when you need it. All in all, this helmet earns a very nice 4 stars for features. So now that we've gotten the results of all of our testing, time to put them into perspective. It started relatively slow on material and weight, we earned 3.5 stars for material and 3 stars for weight. Then the Tour-X5 did manage a series of respectable scores, earning 4 stars for its visor, thanks to its stellar visor mechanism, and with an average measurement of 100 decibels it earns a nice 4 stars for noise isolation. It also performed well on ventilation, managing a difference with the outside temperature of about +1 degree Celsius. Then, as the only adventure helmet ever, it earned a full 5 stars for comfort, which was very impressive. And finally for features, it earned 4 stars, which is also great, especially in the adventure helmet category. But here comes the kicker. With an average of almost 4 stars, it has the highest price per star value. Obviously that comes from its enormous €880 price tag, but then again, if you leave out the value for money, it actually has the highest score of all adventure helmets so far. Aside from the price, we honestly couldn't find any weakness and everything is so well engineered. Arai is almost obsessed with safety, and you can tell from pretty much all of the safety tests where they come out on top almost every single time. And yes, that kind of quality does come with a serious price tag. So with the Tour-X4, seen by many as the best adventure helmet available today, Arai has managed to even improve it and earn better scores on different aspects. So if you have the money and you're looking for the absolute best adventure helmet available today, when it comes to quality, this helmet is for you. That's it for the Tour-X5 road test. I'm curious as to what you guys think of this helmet, so let us know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to check out championhelmets.com, where we have the lowest price guaranteed and very sharp discount bundles. Like and subscribe for more content just like this. Ride safe, and until next time.